Good morning, guys. It's been a while since I've done one of these, so I am up in the back of Howard at one of the locks. It's here. I'll put a pin on a map and show you the now. And my reason being here was I want to pay homage back to one of my original shots that I originally took, which was of two cormorants sitting in an island, which is shot out just about here. From the other side there's like a road that runs up from here and runs all the way around these trees here, and you can get to the island from the back there. But I'm not doing that this time. I'm going to be over here because when I first started doing photography properly, I had a 100D nice wee 17 megapixel camera, tiny little body, thinking that small and compact would be amazing. Then I found a good deal on a 150 to 600 contemporary, sorry, from Sigma, and I bought that. And those two shots got me some of the best images that I ever took. If you've known, I have changed through a lot of cameras in that time. I've changed from having the in chronological order, if I can remember. It was the 100D, then that 100D got sold and I bought a 70D, which was an amazing camera. If you're looking for a first good camera, a 70D is great if you're looking for a fast shutter crop sensor camera, because for the video mode and live view mode it's got dual pixel AF, so cheap camera for that. Then from there I bought a Canon 5D Mark 1, loved it. Then sold the 70D and a few lenses and managed to get myself a 5D Mark III. Loved that camera as well. I was actually up in the Glasgow University photographing the Peregrine falcons up there on the very first day I got that camera. This was all strapped onto that big contemporary lens as well. And then from there I then managed to swap the 5D Mark III for a 1DX. But at that time I'd sold the contemporary lens, which I regret heavily, and then I had a 70-200 Def4 for a while. You've probably seen it on the channel, about 210 I think it was. It was the older version before the L lens. And then from there I went back to having no camera. Then as you'll probably see with the last videos I've done recently, I managed to get a Canon 5D. Well, that Canon 5D's been swapped again because I missed live view and being able to take small videos with the body. So I found someone down in Troon who actually wanted to swap his 5D Mark II. So I took the swap, and that is what's in the bag at the moment. So we're still sitting with the 150 to 500. So let's go and get some shots, and I will catch up with you later. Now, like I said, the reason why I'm back here was one of my first favourite shots ever came from here, being like the two cormorants sitting on an island that was worried. And that was one of my first prints that I ever sold. And then followed that was by one of my robin shots. So I'll flash up the images as you're seeing them. And I'm just putting my cover on the now because it is freezing here. If you can see, look, we've got ice and snow and everything. So I'm just coming back to pay homage to that to see if there's anything interesting here, because I've never explored this area. I was out and about for a drive and I seen the wee island off the road, took the car over on a safe place and hoped for the best, and it worked. That image, that is one of my images as well that's been displayed in galleries as well, so it's quite a sentimental little image. It actually resides as a standalone 1-of-1 print as one of my first sales. And I said to the client that I would never do that, print that image again, which is, I've been true to my word, I've not. However, there might be a story getting told with that image, and a 3-image story set that's going to be coming up, and that being the cement that holds it together in the middle. So hopefully that's what we're going to go and get. So I'm going to turn these back off again because there's ice up ahead on this path and I do not want to fall, because if you follow me, you'll realise that I normally fall on my backside on every walk. So catch up with you later again. Oh no, it's not turning off. I'll use my nose. There's a video transition about you didn't think you needed someone's nose starting the record function on a camera. Do you know what I found that feels quite strange to me? It's being out on this walk but not having the camera in my hand. It's in the bag. It gets too cold and too icy. I don't like fall and hit and break the camera again, because obviously if you remember this image, then I don't want that happening again. Might be a cheap camera, but it was still a camera and it was still mine. So yeah, it feels strange because I've seen a couple of shots already, more for wee birds, because obviously I like my bird photography, and I can't get them because obviously there's little wrens and stuff and robins all flying about. I can't get them because obviously the camera's in the bag. So oh, look at this, look at this. So that's what I'm looking at the moment. Reservoir, and then let's go and line up some shots. Nose transition. Still doing the nose transitions. So I had the camera out there and got caught in a wee flurry of really cold rain. I don't think today's the day I'm going to get an homage back to that original image. I've taken some shots today, but they're nothing exciting, unfortunately. When I was driving up, so this morning when I woke up, the fog goes out, the sun was rising, and it looked glorious. Got upstairs, got my breakfast, came back down, sorted everything out, left the house, and everything's just went away. The sun's behind the clouds. There's no atmosphere, absolutely no atmosphere. Unfortunately, it's a bit of a miss at the moment for me. So we'll just need to see what happens later on. I'm doing all these shots, and I'm actually doing this again for a reason. I missed it. I miss talking to yous. The whole, what be like 26 of yous that might be watching the videos. You know, I would love a subscription if you get across to it. I know I might not be no Peter McKinnon or Thomas Heaton, but surely putting the effort in is worth that little subscribe. Watch all the previous videos and you'll see what I mean. I'm always out, I'm always doing stuff. If I'm going to have a little grumble and a little gripe here and a little moan at things, being, well, considered an old person now in this generation, I am fed up of seeing people making stupid noises and getting thousands, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of followers standing there saying, if you subscribe, we'll make a silly noise, and that seems to make them massive revenue. They're earning a living out of it, but yet you're actually out in the freezing cold trying to create artwork, trying to do an honest day photography and amongst doing a proper solid 95, and you get absolutely nothing as a reward. So help us, guys. Subscribe, like the videos, go and watch all the previous videos as well, see what you think, whether or not if you prefer it in long form like this, or if you prefer it in shorter forms like in the shorts, because that's what YouTube seems to like for some reason. So like I said, guys, like, subscribe and follow along for more, because there's going to be more. Because this year, when the what they called, the Gannets come back, the Bass Rock, I'll be heading there. Not going out to Bass Rock. I'll be mainland, because you pay a lot of money to actually get across to Bass Rock. I might treat myself and actually do a proper vlog video there, because I seen a girl, you'll be able to look her up, who done it, and her work was stunning, absolutely stunning. I loved her work, it was amazing. Storytelling in there, the detail in the shots, our knowledge of our equipment and everything. She knew what to do and where to do it. It's something like that every photographer strives for. Say with Thomas Eaton, he'll go out, set the camera up, take a shot, and then go back. Quite a lot of us amateur photographers will go out, take a shot, 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 you know, go home with about 100 shots, sift through them, kill them, see what we need to do, and then only put the best ones up. Whereas, Gavin Hardcastle, I think that's his name, and then Photo Tripper, that's a Photo Tripper. He's the same, goes out and then he shows you, yes, we've got these 9 shots today. I'm like, I couldn't dedicate myself to 9 shots. I let redundancies in there. But anyway, that's enough of me yammering. Here are the shots that were taken today, good or bad. And I'll see you in the next one, guys. Ta-ra.